All right. Hello, chat, and welcome back. Right now, I am taking a break from doom scrolling to jump into the Hype app to share without redact everything that I do within my business to hopefully help someone within their business. I'm using the Hype app to visually to show visually what it is that I'm speaking about as opposed to just speaking in a talking head. We can have this platform here where very soon we'll be able to meet up and play some games together, which will be hosted by me. But real quick, chat, before we get started, let me take a quick second here to let X know which platform we are currently live on. And I just want to let you know, chat, that right now in Florida, it is 73 degrees and it feels really good outside, but there is no sun. So you need to protect yourself so that way you do not catch a cold. All right, chat. So today we are talking about promoting yourself, and essentially what that means is to accomplish pretty much anything in life, you have to put yourself out there. So in my case, I've decided to turn the camera on. Now, in order to really succeed, putting yourself out is really good. But I had to also promote myself, and I used Google Ads or Google AdSense. And essentially, what that does is there is a billboard, and YouTube uses the platform as a billboard in order to promote the content that I am creating. So as you're randomly scrolling through the YouTube feed, you will get my video that pops up as a suggestion. And this is really nice because it allows for more of an audience to be able to come out and catch the stream, and it allows for us to be able to understand and meet up and know where I am and how to reach me. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you here, chat, because we're speaking without redact. I also had to reach out to the community for additional assistance in getting them to watch or getting the community to promote the videos or the posts. It's really nice when the community comes together and we help each other out. So people who repost my tweets or people who let me know that, hey, I'm following you, do me a huge favor and follow me. Most platforms do not agree with the follow to follow model because then they're not really true viewers who are going to always be engaging and repeating. But at the same time, there are requirements that are needed in order to even be recognized on any platform. So for me, it makes a lot of sense that I reached out to other creators and we collaborated. And for me, YouTube ads have been great, but really where we've been able to shine is being able to let the community get involved and and walk us through the process. Because put it like this, in order to learn a new skill, you could go through the painstaking time of getting to know the items and, making sure that you go through all the process of learning and failing and retrying. Or the quickest way to succeed is to get a teacher. Now, let's say YouTube is the teacher and YouTube has all the plans together. Well, there's other people in the community who have been doing it long time or doing it as a living. And what that does is it allows them to be already on the forefront of this industry, the industry of making your content viewable or findable to other people. And this really does help out because when you start off here and you put yourself out, yes, you might be seen by anyone who is around, but we'll quickly notice is everyone is being themselves, and it's not really nice to bother people who are trying to stand out but not properly situated themselves for the fame and the spotlight. So the best thing that I've found is to properly situate yourself for the spotlight. Sometimes that means getting on the road, and once you're able to get on the road, you're able to start exploring new avenues. You might come upon to some roads that just visually doesn't make any sense. Because like right here, there should be some break in the road. But then again, this road looks like it was meant to go this way. So you kind of have to pay attention to the environment because let's say I am doing YouTube ads and it's working. Well, it's also good to promote in the community, and that will give two separate paths for how people will be able to notice me. Because when YouTube is on the straight and narrow and doing its thing as according to your plan, the other creators, they take a little bit of a twist and a turn because they understand the landscape, they understand how to navigate the space, and it is a whole lot easier to go around buildings, leaving space for other utilities in between. Because, I mean, yes, it would be nice if everyone could just go straight, but sometimes you're going so straight you can't see the end of the road, and you're just going, and you're going, and you're going, and you're like, where's the end of the road? Why is nothing seem to be changing? Well, for me, having a mixture of the two, the straight and narrow where you can't see the endless road, and working with the community where you can be like, oh, this looks manageable. I'll make a little bit of a 90-degree turn here. I'll do a little bit of a straight, take a break, but then I have to prepare myself for another turn. And when you get around this corner, there's a straight, but you can see all the difference in perspective from that road and this road. Now there are associated costs with either one of them. So my recommendation is to find a teacher that you can trust, one that has proven track record that they are able to get you to where they are. And me personally, I have learned a lot on my YouTube journey, and I am more than happy and willing to help out anyone in the community who is deciding to start off on this journey to be able to explore and see what they can do to get out there and see the world. Because everything looks really nice down here. You can have the best of everything down here. You can have the trees, the building, the park benches, the ramps, the food stands. But after a while, chat, I want to show you that there can be more. And if you are able to be patient and plan, you can start to stack buildings like this with uh architecture with holes through it, where you're able to really get a different perspective Like, let's say this is your dream to build something. I want to help you build whatever it is to however high you want to go, even if it doesn't render in fully. I want to help you build the underlying structure so that everything is safe, so that you can get started on your journey to go all the way to the top. My plan is to be here for you, chat, to help you and assist you on your way. So all you have to do is let me know that you would like some help to be able to increase your growth and increase your reach so that whatever business it is that you are trying to accomplish. I went to school for business administration, chat, and not all business are the same, but fundamentally, the person who went to school for cooking might not know all recipes, but they know the underlying safety and how to prepare a meal and all of the concerns and things of that nature, allergies to look out for. And the reason I went to business administration, chat, is so that I can understand the landscape that I am in, so that I am able to help myself. And for any individual who decides to raise their hand to say, hey, I see what you're doing there, and I would appreciate having a little bit more help from the community. It doesn't have to be from one person because I am currently receiving help from, excuse me, I'm currently receiving help, I would say, from 2 or 3 different creators, like uh, on a daily basis. So let me know if you would like for us to have a chat. Don't start the conversation off super light and then just expect for the wind to blow us in the right direction. Start the chat off, be polite, and let's get down to it. Let me know how it is that I can help, or if you're just ready to stop wasting money, wasting time, and succeed. So, on that note, chat, I'm trying to keep these videos short. So, join me next week when I will be sharing how I was able to add YouTube features like this gold button here. This button here allows us to do super chats and other things of that nature. And it is not the easiest thing in the world to be able to have this sub goal, but with help from YouTube and help from the community, it is possible, chat. But the longer you try to accomplish it by yourself, the more time and money you will waste, because teamwork makes the dream work. But alright, chat, on that note, I'm going to be taking a break here for today. So I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Please do me a huge favor and say hi in the chat so that way we are able to get this community going strong. All you have to do, chat, is just reach out to me so that way we can get active and prosperous. But until next time, chat, remember to go outside, touch the ground, look at the sky, and stay hydrated. Until next time, see you soon.